What do you get when you cross an Oscar winning actor, a multiplayer survival horror game, and a whole lot of unexpected madness? In today's video, we're diving into the madness that is Nicolas Cage joining the ranks of Dead by Daylight. We'll be exploring his unique character traits, his meme worthy perks, and the meta lore behind his character. But trust me, this isn't your typical Cage movie plot. Stick around till the end to find out how Cage's character is shaking up the game, and why playing as him might just be the most entertainingly bizarre experience you'll have in Dead by Daylight. I mean, come on, who would have thought that we'd see the day when Nicolas Cage himself will be running from killers in our favorite horror game? He's introduced as a survivor, and in true Cage fashion, his character is as American as apple pie. In the game, Cage isn't just a silent survivor trying to avoid the killer. Oh no, he's as talkative as a parrot on caffeine.
Takes the cake and he eats it too.
Like dramaturgy, it's a nod to his dramatic acting style. In the game, it's as if Cage is performing a one-man show, captivating the audience with his dramatic flair. His character is constantly spouting lines, from the iconic, "I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence,"
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
to the hilariously absurd, "I'm a cat. I'm a sexy cat." It's like having a running commentary by Nicolas Cage himself as you navigate the terrifying game world. And here's the kicker, folks. The voice you hear in the game, that's not some sound-alike. That's the man himself.
No. Please, let's just stop for a moment. Take a deep breath and think about what we're actually doing here.
Nicolas Cage is the voice actor for his character in the game. As he said in an interview at the Summer Game Fest 2023,
So it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice.
but why did Cage want to join the game? In the same interview, he shared his love for the horror genre and may have wanted to be Sadako's scene partner, who also made an appearance in Dead by Daylight. He was drawn to the game's concept of teamwork and bonding, describing it as a hide-and-go-seek experience with your friends. Cage also mentioned his desire to branch out and meet a new audience, seeing Dead by Daylight as a new adventure. He was excited about the immersive experience of gaming, where every move has to be incredibly precise. He expressed,
What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
but even though he might be the loudest survivor in the game, it's not just his talkativeness that stands out. Cage's character in the game is a perfect reflection of his offbeat persona. He's quirky, he's unpredictable, and he's got a sense of humor that can make you chuckle even when you're being chased by a bloodthirsty killer.
Stop!
When he's injured, he doesn't just whimper or scream. He dramatically exclaims, "Not the bees!"
No, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
And when he's fixing a generator, he might just start humming the theme from Ghost Rider. Cage's character also has a serious side. He's determined, resourceful, and has a never give up attitude that can inspire even the most terrified players. When he's the last survivor standing, he doesn't cower or hide. He stands tall, looks the killer in the eye, and declares, "I am the king." But wait, there's more to this Cage saga. In Dead by Daylight, Cage doesn't just waltz in as himself. He's handed a movie script and a role that takes him on a wild ride. The script, titled Descend Beyond, casts Cage as Talbot Grimes, but this isn't your run-of-the-mill role. The plot twist is Cage finds himself unwittingly reenacting the very circumstances that led to the Blight being taken by the entity in Chapter 17. Talk about life imitating art. As Cage delves into the script, he's so engrossed in the narrative that he can almost visualize himself in the scenes. He's in a dark temple, etching ancient symbols in blood on a grand altar. The script is so compelling, Cage is jetting off to the Pacific faster than you can say cut. Upon arrival, things take a turn for the bizarre. The filming location is an ominous cave, housing the ruins of an ancient temple, just like in the script. As Cage begins his dialogue and paints symbols on the altar, the temple walls start to glow with matching symbols. This wasn't in the special effects budget. Suddenly, he's enveloped by a black fog, and the film crew has vanished. Cage isn't acting anymore. He's living the narrative. In a twist worthy of a Cage movie, our beloved actor finds himself in the world of Dead by Daylight, living out the story he was meant to act. Now, that's a plot twist for the ages. You might be surprised to hear that Cage's character isn't just a random creation. Instead, it's a meta reflection of the actor's real-life persona and his movie, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. In this film, Cage plays a meme version of himself, much like his character in the game. And just like in the movie, Cage's character in the game believes he's filming a movie during the game's events. The movie in question is a film adaptation of Dead by Daylight's Chapter 17, Descend Beyond. Cage was so smitten with the script that he ignored his agent's advice and agreed to do the project for free. That's some serious dedication. So there you have it, folks. Nicolas Cage, the man who's faced up against everything from criminal masterminds to supernatural creatures in his movies, is now ready to take on the killers of Dead by Daylight. And he's doing it in his own unique, unforgettable style. Now let's talk about what it's like to actually play as Nicolas Cage. It's a challenge, but it's also a whole lot of fun. You're stepping in the shoes of one of the most eccentric actors in Hollywood, and navigating through a terrifying world while spouting off Cage's iconic lines. The gaming community and Cage fans have had a field day with this unexpected addition. Reactions have been mixed, but there's no denying the buzz it's created. Some players are utterly tickled by Cage's meme abilities, finding them both cleverly self-referential and hilariously absurd. Others have voiced their surprise, taking to social media to share their reaction to the actor's casting. Redditor Phasmamane says, "Finally some fun new Survivor perks. These can actually allow for different gameplay opportunities that both sides have to play around." Another user, TyperVader2, appreciates the uniqueness of Cage's perks, saying, "They're so unique and different, so memey. I love them. Adept will be fun." Games Radar even published an article titled, "Nicolas Cage is the best thing to happen to Dead by Daylight in years," where the author shares their experience of playing as Cage, stating that his perks had them literally on the floor. Cage's addition to the game has injected a fresh dose of humor and unpredictability into Dead by Daylight. But let's not forget about the intriguing connections that tie Cage's character to the larger lore of Dead by Daylight. Remember Pauline Stamper, the director of Descend Beyond, the movie Cage was supposed to star in? She played a crucial role in luring Cage into the entity's realm. And if you're wondering about the Stamper name, well, let's just say there's another Stamper who had a significant influence on a certain character known for his terrifying speed and deadly power. Now, we're not saying there's a connection, but actually that's exactly what we're saying. So if you're intrigued by these intricate connections and the unfolding drama, stick around. From his meme-worthy perks to the meta lore of his character, Cage's addition has brought a fresh, unpredictable, and hilariously absurd twist to the game. The gaming community is buzzing, and whether you're a Cage fan or just a player looking for a unique experience, this is a ride you don't want to miss. And remember, in the words of Cage himself, "I am the king. Now go forth and..." Wait, is that the Declaration of Independence?